Okay, I am back. I had to go take shit. So, okay, we're gonna grind a little bit more. After we grind, then we can advance. I do wonder what is everybody's favorite Christmas that they remember. Because I actually do have a favorite Christmas in mind. Christmas 2019, which is fairly recent. It's right before the pandemic. Um, but yeah, I usually consider that actually to be my favorite Christmas. For a few reasons, actually. Um, it's particularly with stockings. Um, there are these little statue guys they got. In particular, there's like the little statuette of uh, Saint Francis and the Wolf, which is a story, it's folktale or myth, I should say, that I actually love. I actually kind of like that one. Um, that one is like a wolf in Italy, um, terrorizing the people there, the villagers. And so they asked St. Francis to deal with it because St. Francis uh, St. Francis was famous for like animals following him and stuff. And so um, yeah, they tasked him to deal with try to find a way to keep the wolf from attacking the village. And basically, what uh, St. Francis did is, in the story anyway, is that he approached the wolf as a friend. And the wolf kind of read him, and instead of being aggressive towards him, um, kind of became his friend. And as such, the wolf became a regular friend of the villagers after that. The wolf was not aggressive, it was just scared. So I like that story. And uh, so I got a little statuette of that because I mentioned that there was like this in the mall. There was this dude who sells like Christian themed wood carvings. So I think those are actually kind of cool. Um, and there's also this little um, Jesus on the cross, tiny, tiny statuette. In case you're wondering, though, I'm not like super Christian. Uh, I'm just kind of into religions as a whole. Oh yeah, and beyond, you know, that Christmas. I did go to Christmas Eve service that year. Um, I went to a Presbyterian church. Actually, kind of cool Presbyterian church. That was kind of unique. It wasn't like, you know, the basic Protestant churches that you'll see around. Um, it was a stone church, so that's kind of cool. Like seriously, um I wouldn't necessarily consider myself like a super religious person. I'm really not. Um, I just think I like learning about religions. I don't hate religions. You know, religion as a whole. Um, let's see.
Oh, still keep it going. Never heard.
Purchase item. Let us. We have most of them. We do not have the reinforced club. This is 4, and this is. That might actually be too heavy. But for now, let's actually get the short bow. Okay.
Oh, thank come back.
Yeah, the reinforced one looks a bit heavier, actually. And insufficient strength, anyhow. Do have the short bow, so that's good. That's actually. Wait, no. Let's that and then do. Let's check this out. So less durability. Weight is about the same, but greater physical reduction. So that's actually much better. This one has even greater physical reduction, but it's a problem. Yeah. So. Okay. So yeah, on the topic of religions, I actually have a I even have a little bit of a tier list between like favorite and least favorite. So, my all-time favorite would always be would probably I'm very partial to Sikhism. I'm very partial to Sikh. I just think it's right, you know. I just kind of I feel for a lot of the beliefs. In particular, I actually witnessed it first in like 6th grade because there was like this uh, list of like different religions and what they believe about different aspects. And yeah, Sikhism, even back then, just felt much more like me. And oh shit. So I also have like a second favorite, which is I actually kind of like Judaism generally. Um, I usually go with like Reform and Reconstructionist is good too. Um, and I have actually been to a service at a synagogue a few times, so that's cool. Um, I was born Orthodox, just you know, kind of FYI. Greek Orthodox specifically. For my character, originally I was going to have like a Greek sailor's cap, and then at some point, the person who was, drawing it kind of forgot it, and then I'm like, you know what? It probably doesn't fit for what I want anyway, so. Eh. But yeah, I don't really have one, like, absolute least favorite. Just in general, if I have like a least favorite quote unquote religion, it's a cult. I don't like cults. Surprise, surprise. In terms of Christianity, I don't know. I think there are actually probably a lot of pretty bad cults out there, but I think Jehovah's Witnesses are probably the biggest bad one. I don't know if there would be any. I mean, you could shout out if you're Jehovah's Witness, but I didn't suspect there would be any Jehovah's Witnesses, because I know Jehovah's Witnesses don't tend to like magic anything. And like, yeah, I know magic is for pussies and all, but like, that's kind of sucks. And don't celebrate Halloween and Christmas and all. Birthdays. Not really what makes them a cult in my book, though. It's disfellowshipping and marking. That is what makes it a cult, because that is not normal. Just that general action. That is what we normal people would call psychological abuse. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm not like a big fan of all that. I generally do consider like Mormonism a cult, but I don't. It's far from like Jehovah's Witnesses. I think, personally, Mormons are genuinely, very nice people. I remember, there was a time in which I was doing like community service related stuff. Mormons would always show up. So, kind of in their day to day, their way of, not even necessarily converting people, and showing, how good Mormons are is just, their personalities and community service and stuff like that. I think that's alright. I do have issues with their beliefs, obviously, but they're not personally bad people, and anything equivalent to like disfellowshipping, like, it can happen. Like, if somebody leaves the religion, it's possible for parents to be like, yeah, I don't want to have any contact with you anymore then. But it's not common, Like, with Jehovah's Witnesses, like, the congregation will literally tell parents to be like, don't interact with them, that doesn't happen with Mormons. So it doesn't happen with most Christian communities. That's what I mean by it's not normal. It's just it's not.